Hey guys, I know you're super jealous because I'm trying to get home from Dallas, but so not to complain, but in Dallas when it's 40 degrees or less, it's cold. Alright, so that's been a pain all day. I won't. To my Michigan, Wisconsin, Northern United States people, I do apologize because I know you guys get it a lot worse. But I'm getting back to acclimated, if you will, to my weak, thin-skinned Dallas weather. So, first of all, Christmas is around the corner, okay? Therefore, what better way to hand out presents than to go on Facebook and go to the Ruck for the Fallen clothing page and start getting some hoodies. I know you dog lovers are out there, want to get some Ruck for the Fallen gear for your dogs, beanies, hats, tank tops for the summer, all the good stuff. All right, it's all up there, and we're so appreciative of Jennifer for throwing that stuff together, and it's selling, and that's good news. So before I get into kind of the word of the day, my kids, I ask them, like, hey man, so talk to me about Christmas. What do you want? And they're teenagers, my two oldest ones. So just money, Dad. I guess just money. I don't know. Well, that changes from the next day to I want a Boise State jersey, or I want a Seahawks jersey, or whatever they're into. You know what I mean? Their mind changes every single day. Then it's electronics. And then it's I don't want anything. And then it's I want PlayStation games. I don't know. But they're great kids, and I asked them about the Baton because they did really well at the Ruck there in Oakdale. But they said, yeah, Dad, we really want to go, but we don't want you to pay for it. Oh, my heart, right? So I'm going to have to come up with a way to where they get the opportunity to raise funds in a good way. So, because they want to pay for all their own stuff to come down to the Baton. There's no promises there, but they want to do it. Now, you guys are going to the Baton March 15th. A lot of chatter about it on the page. Some people saying this is their first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Tons of folks are going to be there. We're going to try to get some Team Ruck for the Fallen shirts together for the Baton. I'm super excited about it. I will be doing a big long chat about how to prepare for it, because we're just doing the honorary walk this year. We're not doing the 26.2 heavy or the 26.2 light, whether it be civilian or military. There's a 14 miler, and you've got all the time in the world to complete this, guys. So I know that I put the post together, it almost makes it look like Solid Madness, the hardest sporting event in the United States of the Baton. It is hard, but it's as hard as you want to make it, and it's about being prepared, having a good heart. You know, and what I mean by good heart is not giving up on yourself, and making sure you're getting the proper nutrition in your body. But we'll get into that later. So, quick recap: make sure you're buying your Ruck for the Fallen gear, all right, especially for Christmas, and the Baton. Third, all right, and final here would be my main portion of a rant. I want to talk about military veterans, because we have a lot of patriots that are supporting veterans on our page, and you probably want to get a little insight of how military members get to how they are, whether they were in for 3 years, 20 years, or discharged in any way, shape, or form. The military is a machine. It's a machine with tons and tons and tons of gears in it. A finely oiled and tuned machine. Now, the Army will do anything to make sure that machine is running at top notch. Anything. Now, regardless of how great those gears are, over time they wear out. Doesn't matter how many miles they put in, how many great things they've done for the military, they wear out. And that just doesn't work for a well-oiled machine. So those gears will be pulled and they'll be thrown in a box that is labeled veteran Okay? It's a very glittery box on the outside. It usually has a black hat with pins on it, or it says veteran with your campaign ribbons on it. Might have a bronze star, might have a purple heart, might have any of that stuff. Might have Afghanistan, Iraq, Vietnam, Korea, World War II, and on and on and on. Now, inside of that box is gears that have done their time. And a lot of the time, unappreciated gears that they look like the rest of the gears in that box that are worn out. Now, those gears appreciate each other. A lot of people see that glittery box and say, wow, do you know the history of that box? A lot of hard-working gears in there. Other people will just look into that box a little too deep and say, man, all it is a bunch of junk in here. I don't care how glittered it up is on the outside, just a bunch of broken down junk. So you have the two sides of things. You have people that understand why the gears look the way they do. And then you have people that don't understand and look at those gears and say, why don't we just throw the crap out? That analogy is something that I had to work with my kids on, because if I sit here and try to explain to folks that don't understand that when you first come in the military, you're broken down, they shave your head, we know the story's right, they size you up for shoes, they tell you what to wear, they tell you when to get up, they tell you how to go to the bathroom, they tell you how to shoot your weapon, they tell you everything. They take ego out of all. You are a gear, a functioning gear, and you have a purpose. Now, if you get out of the military early, it's because all you wanted to do is get out of that gear format. I wake up every day, I freeze my butt off, I go do PT, I train long hours, I miss birthdays, I miss holidays, I miss weddings, I deploy, I live in harsh conditions, and then all I want to do is get out because it's going to be better when I get out. Well, what we see through research is a lot of those folks that get out miss the structure. The same reason you got out is the same reason you wish you wouldn't have left. The structure. Most veterans don't like lazy people. Well, that's something that isn't tolerated in the military, right? You get out in the civilian world, you can run into that. Another thing military members don't like is if folks are told to do something, there doesn't need to be a why behind it, right? We talk about the why all the time. It doesn't go over well. So then those certain individuals see a veteran get angry about it, and they go back to that gear concept. What is wrong with this broken gear? Why is he so angry? So what I need everyone to do, and what you have been doing, and what we need to continue to do, is we need to inform, we need to relate, and all those patriots. I didn't say veterans, just veterans. I didn't say just people that have family that are veterans. I mean everybody associated with the military and supports the military. And don't think I'm leaving out my law enforcement, first responders. That's just another day. I'm speaking military here. But we need to be better informed, and we do that as a family. We do that as a team. If you have a family member in the military, or you have questions, there's enough people in this group that can answer those questions. And as the military saying goes, if I don't know how to fix it, I don't know how to find it, I will find someone that can. Because the epidemic of misunderstanding of that transition out of the military is a burden. And although it's not as simple as I make it sound, a lot of the issues can be fixed by a friendly face, friendly voice, and putting out information. It's doable, but we got to do it as a team. There's an invite button above you. Go to the top of Ruck for the Fallen, hit that invite, go down your list. Take the 10 minutes, go down your list of people that this information would be good for, that would love to continue to raise funds, or that want to raise funds, who want to get involved. Because remember, we got big dreams. We got huge dreams. We want call centers. We want a location that veterans, first responders, and everybody else can come to. And it's their location. A place that all can unite. We want to be able to push out information of where veterans and people that are struggling can reach out to. They're out there. They've talked to it. They've talked to us. They want to get involved, and we're going to keep posting them. We're going to keep putting them on there, just like we had the vet bus for our event. Okay, they were there to give out as much or as little information as our folks wanted. So we're going to continue the path. I got to work out tonight. I just crushed a big Subway sandwich, keto style. It was huge, and not a sandwich, but a salad. And the great thing about Subway salads is you get more of the veggies. All right, there you go. A little grapevine for you. But I love you guys. Keep passing the word. Keep inviting people. Let's make this huge. Look into the Baton. If you got any ideas of how I can get my kids to work and get some money together and raise funds and go to Baton, hit me up. And just continue to be great people. Respect our patriots. Help our kids. And let's do it together as a family. Deeds, not words. Be safe tonight.